Alright, it was obvious the Liberty came out pissed off, and this was a blueprint on how teams need to respond after a devastating loss. It showed on the defensive end the entire night, and they were disciplined in executing their game plan for the full 40. They were consistently lingering on shows, hedging hard, being aggressive on switches, or even willing to put two on the ball at times while trusting their backside to cover, and all that took away any looks for the Lynx coming off screens. That just forced them to keep moving the rock until it was a bailout or a turnover, and that type of discipline, combined with the physicality and effort on rotations, just never allowed the Lynx to ever establish a rhythm. Their best offense was Atlanta on rolls or rim runs, and even the others getting the occasional runouts off their stops, but other than those, it was just discombobulated. It's damn near impossible to overcome 26 points off 20 turnovers and just living off tough shots. In Game 1, they were able to at least get their offense going off their defense, but it wasn't there in this one, and the Liberty were getting whatever they wanted on that end. All the runouts were one thing, but all the good looks in the half-court was another, and they were constantly getting the right mismatches to exploit or touching paint to collapse the defense for sprayouts. Other than the turnovers, it was just them missing their shots, and that was the main reason for the Lynx staying in the game. It ended up being the same scenario in the last 5 minutes, but the big difference this time was the Liberty not letting their offense affect their defense and continuing to play through the misses. They're just too good to repeat that same disaster twice, and once again, it took the Lynx too long to get into the game. They put themselves in another big deficit in the second, and that forced them to play most of the night with a small margin of error just for the chance of running it back. But they can't just expect the Liberty to give away another game, especially at the crib, and they're going to need better showings at theirs from start to finish if they want to come out on top. Just watch the tape.
To the backcourt, Phoebus has it, 3-on-1, Phoebus a three, you bet!